Good morning. Our group will talk about peacekeeping. The first peace mission was given in 1948 when military observers were deployed to the Middle East in a conflict between Israel and Palestine. Since then, the United Nations was deployed units in different parts of the world. Its main mission is to support the resolutions of conflict between countries or communities of a country, as also its main mission is to support the resolutions of conflict between countries or communities of a country, as also monitor compliance with the ceasefire, disarm the combatants, protect the civilian population, maintains the law, in addition to ensuring the development of peace between nations. There are different classifications for the different peacekeeping missions: diplomatic action, peace building, peacekeeping, peacemaking, peace enforcement. An important fact to mention is that more than 3,300 members of the peacekeeping force have lost their lives in service under the United Nations flag. Peacekeeping was proven to be one of the most effective tools available to the United Nations to assist countries to navigate the difficult path from conflict to peace. There are 12 United Nations peacekeeping operations currently deployed, and there have been a total of 71 deployed since 1948.
New. Knowing what the United Nations is and the mission it fulfilling. We are going to go a peace missions play un NCCO. Although most of the United Nations missions have an CONUBT missions in the only and continue to spread and mail as to maintain the peace accord between Israel and Palestine, among other neighboring countries. Created in 1948, the ONUBT operation was the first peacekeeping operation created by more United Nations where military personnel from these missions whenever is available to maintain peace between these nations, thus helping people to improve no lower Cold War. The United Nations remains committed to support Israel and the Palestine to resolve the conflict based on relevant United Nations resolutions, international agreement to ensure peace between these two states, victory, peace, and freedom, security with borders.
This mission, the soldiers in charge of fishing for the stability of peace face numerous challenges such as conflict zones and development problems. Once deployed in said mission, they should support peace process, prevent and resolve conflict, train and prepare state security for and body, help development and economic recovery after conflict, or prepare the state in matters of human rights, always under the command of the United Nations Security Council. The task is not easy, but everything requires of sacrifice. When the troops of soldiers are also called, blue helmets are deployed. They are establishing for a period of approximately 1 year. The UN is in charge of providing a salary that corresponds to its service, being in the place where the mission will be carried out. They carry out patrol, mini monitoring of the surrounding and the population in order to have an analysis of the situation in the area. Communication will therefore depend on the circumstance in which you lie. According to the personal experience of Blue Helmet, there is need, disease, death, react, inequality, etc. For one to live in a free country and with sufficient resources to live, the need I see is torture for my age and air. Indeed, I do not see to charge the world with my service. I only seek to make it a little more fair.